know since he walked out first, especially as a lightweight. The challenger tonight, BJ Penn.
BJ Penn, one of the greatest lightweights of all time, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet. Tremendous Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, some of the best hands in boxing. Freddie Rose has been quoted as saying that he has the very best hands in mixed martial arts. Lost the title to Frankie Edgar in a controversial decision, a very close one. Very, very determined to try to win it back tonight and cement his legacy.
Very close decision loss for BJ Penn in Abu Dhabi. But this MMA elite fighter, he's never come out and made an excuse. He's only blamed himself for not being as multi-dimensional as he should have been. And that's a big growth process. That's a big maturation process for BJ Penn. And he said, Joe, he goes, you know, if I would have won that fight, I probably would have gone back to camp and not changed anything. But I didn't. And so I've tried to continue to improve, and I'm not worried about the belt as much tonight as I am about my legacy.
Well, it's always interesting to watch a fighter learn from his mistakes and see what kind of adjustments he makes. BJ coming into this fight does have to make some sort of an adjustment. Something has to be done to have a different performance from the first fight. What is it going to be? In my opinion, what he's got to do is try to mix things up more, try to be more unpredictable, throw in some takedown attempts, make Frankie Edgar at least think he's going to do that instead of just standing in front of him and boxing with him like he did in the first fight.
He's accustomed to going to the champion's corner. He's the challenger tonight, looking to regain his belt on this, what he calls, never-ending journey. The small town of Hilo, Hawaii, his home. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, UFC world champion, looking to get his belt back tonight from Frankie Edgar. All kinds of energy, all kinds of speed, lots of emotion. Frankie Edgar, 7-1 in the UFC, 12-1 overall, looking for his first title defense against the greatest lightweight of all time.
Some of the best footwork, some of the best movement in all of mixed martial arts. He's always moving, never stops, never stands in front of guys and gives them a chance to hit. When he lands, then moves, gives angles. He's got very good wrestling, he's got very good submissions, he's got incredible heart and endurance.
4 months since the battle in Abu Dhabi that went the distance. This kid's got an iron will, an iron heart, spirited New Jersey native. He holds BJ Penn in very high regard. He said BJ Penn is a legend, someone I will always look up to, but someone who I believe I am better than.
Well, you know what? As we said before, winning the championship only gives you more confidence, only makes your performance better because of that confidence. What we are going to see tonight is a better Frankie Edgar than we saw in the first fight against BJ Penn.
He wants to fight his fight at his pace and defend his title here in Boston, UFC 118, Edgar versus Penn 2. Penn, Edgar, the rematch. Our main event of the evening. The champion is 28. The challenger is 31. The challenger is 3 inches taller, but Edgar will have the reach advantage. With the official introductions, here's Butler.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Massachusetts State Athletic Commission, with Chairman Letitia Adams, Commissioners Todd Grossman, Gary Litchfield, Joseph Krowski Jr., and Joseph Esposito. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon Side are David Ginsburg, Cecil Peoples, and Sal Diamato. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean. And now, from the sold-out TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter holding a professional record, 15 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 154 pounds. Fighting out of Wanaku, Hilo, Hawaii, presenting the former UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, the Prodigy, B.J. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record, 12 wins, 1 loss. Standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 154 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Frank the Edgar.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
The rematch is set. Frankie Edgar, the champion. B.J. Penn, the challenger. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Can Edgar do it again? Or will Penn reign supreme tonight in the sold-out TD Garden? Here we go! Penn comes out quickly. Edgar with that constant movement.
Oh, BJ clipped him with an uppercut there, Mike. And he comes down Frankie Edgar.
Wow!
This is something he wasn't able to do early in the fight.
B.J. Penn had hardly been taken down, Joe, in his UFC career before Frankie did it in Abu Dhabi.
BJ sweeping him. He's going for an arm. BJ outstanding off of his back, outstanding in every position in jiu-jitsu.
Lots of dangerous tools possessed by B.J. Penn.
Especially the way Frankie Edgar has his right arm there on the mat, Mike. See the overhook that BJ's employing on Frankie's right arm? That puts that arm in jeopardy. If you look at BJ's left leg, if he throws that left leg over, that's when Frankie's going to be in trouble. If BJ can control that position, and Frankie recognizes that, is trying to pass on that side. BJ's legs, though, are like arms. He's got incredible dexterity and flexibility in his legs. And he knows that that right arm, that overhook, is key here. See how he's keeping his foot on the hip, not allowing Frankie to pass. And Frankie's trying to squeeze that arm out, and BJ adjusts the overhook.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. First non-Brazilian to win the World Championships at the black belt level.
Good job by Frankie getting out of that. BJ up to his feet. Very nice.
Good battle early. Nice takedown by Edgar.
And Frankie had to give up that top position to get his arm out of that overhook.
His footwork is so fun to watch, Frankie Edgar. Constant head movement. Penn the more powerful puncher.
And they have Frankie in and out and is not around for the count. He lands and then immediately comes out at an angle. Doesn't pull straight back. And comes out at a different angle every time.
Working the left on BJ. Penn looking to load up the right hand. Again. A hard target to a hit, Joe.
He's so fast.
Let's see if Penn looks to close the distance and grapple a little bit. There's a knee.
Nice knee there.
It's actually Frankie who has BJ up against the fence.
And he drops down, he's got him down again.
BJ right back up this time, though.
Look at this. Oh, no!
Side control.
Unbelievable. Frankie trying to mount here. BJ's using those butterfly hooks to try to control him in place. He's going to try to sweep him here. BJ up to his feet, needs a knee.
Great start for Frankie Edgar, the champion. Gray Maynard, a winner earlier tonight. Frankie Edgar's only defeat was to Gray Maynard. But he's got a big, big task in front of him still. BJ ducks under that time. It's just so hard to counter his quickness and his movement. Outstanding wrestler is Frankie Edgar. Two-time state champion in New Jersey, four-time Division I national qualifier, college freestyle All-American.
Nice leg kick there by Frankie.
Penn looking to put Frankie in a corner here and take some of the movement away. 30 seconds remain in round number 1. Leading with the hook is BJ Penn.
BJ just can't seem to connect with him. And as the fight goes on, it's going to be even harder for him as he gets tired.
Kick by Edgar. Good first round for the champion.
And this is something that Frankie Edgar struggled to do and he wasn't able to do until late in the fight, in the first fight. But in this fight, he's able to get him down quickly and more than once. Look at this. When was the last time somebody did that to BJ Penn?
If you get the hook here, if he hits the hook here, don't circle away from it because it's going to reverse it. All right?
Stop, stay in middle after you throw.
Let's go.
Couldn't ask for a better start. What adjustment will and can BJ Penn make here in round 2, Joe?
Well, what he's got to do is capitalize when he's off his back to try to attack, and on his feet, he's got to figure out a way to close off the distance and land something hard to slow down Frankie Edgar. Throw some kicks, throw some punches, connect. But, you know, it's obviously easier said than done. And there he goes. He's landing kicks now, throwing kicks. There he goes.
Again.
If he can land some more of those leg kicks, that should take a little bit of the spring out of the step. Nice left hook there.
And a right. Penn starting to score.
That's going to make it. Whoa, nice body kick by Frankie Edgar. But that's, if he does that, he can slow Frankie Edgar down. That's what he needs to do. Leg kick should be a big part of his attack right now.
See if he fires another one here.
As Frankie shifts to the left there.
Penn trying to get that timing down. Already he's put together more combinations than in the first fight. Ate a knee though. Speaking to a lot of people in BJ's camp, everybody said he had a good training camp in preparation for this fight. He was in a good place mentally, but so is Frankie Edgar. And you said, Joe, he's got to beat a better Frankie Edgar tonight than the one he could not defeat in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, he already looks better tonight. Frankie Edgar does. His takedowns look better, and he looks more confident.
many believed he could do it in Abu Dhabi, at least the so-called experts. Frankie Edgar knew he could, and he did. But BJ had come off those dominant performances over Diego Sanchez and Kenny Florian.
And was thought of as one of the very best in the world at pound for pound. And certainly the best lightweight ever.
Frankie continued to put his hands on BJ.
You know, styles make fights, Mike, and you know, Frankie Edgar's style is very puzzling to BJ. BJ has never really had a speed disadvantage before, or been at a disadvantage, rather.
Title fight, so scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
BJ opened up with leg kicks, but has since not thrown any. Nice straight jab there by BJ.
Can he get another takedown? Almost.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. It's incredible. I mean, he has already taken BJ down more than he's ever been taken down in his career at lightweight.
He's trying to pass to a more dominant position. Penn has an outstanding guard. BJ's back up. Ate a punch on the way.
The shocking thing is that BJ, even in full guard, is not able to attack. He's not doing anything from there. Just getting back up to his feet, but that doesn't negate what Frankie Edgar did.
It's BJ who's in search of answers against Edgar. Wow, lightning fast hands. Pop, pop, pop.
And he fires short ones, Mike, so that BJ reacts and he gauges the distance with those and then connects with a long one. He did it again, but missed on that one. But you see the style that he's employing, and it's making BJ react and think all the time because of his speed.
BJ landed some hard shots here in this round. Edgar, though, is consistently taking Penn down. Head kick. Nice leg to the front leg. Penn's really trying to put that hook onto the head of Frankie Edgar. You see him with that left over and over again. 30 seconds.
Nice body kick.
He's connected on a few of those, Joe. Well, we said earlier, Frankie Edgar wants to fight his fight at his pace, and he is doing exactly that.
And we said we expect him to be more confident coming into this fight, and he is doing that as well. He is more confident. More confident in 2 rounds so far, I think, in the books for Frankie Edgar.
He should be happy.
Frankie Edgar's family behind us is going bananas.
Give him some water. Give him some water.
That's the only thing you get hit with is a 6 coming up the middle. So look at me. You got to change your angles coming in. Change your motion coming in. Step off. You're starting to come middle a little too much. Listen, just keep staying with all the feints. Don't let the head come up high. Little tiny feints. That's all. Don't use much energy.
Believe in yourself.
And listen, start being unpredictable. Go to last fight. Go to the feet. He's fading, bro. He's fading hard.
You gotta mix it up.
Give it everything he's got. He lost the first.
All right, your reflex. You know, you're letting your reflex get the best of you. You're pulling out on him. Don't pull out on him. Pull in on him. Right? Okay. Right? Let's pull in on him. You're good? You're calm? Fucking beautiful. Yeah, you're so much stronger than this guy, man.
BJ looks concerned.
As he should be. 11 wins inside the octagon for Penn. Edgar looking for his 8th career UFC victory. BJ's got to catch him with something heavy and slow him down somehow, Joe.
Absolutely. It's just so hard to catch him. Now BJ's throwing more kicks. And that's what I would really like to see. Check that one from Frankie. You gotta slow these legs down. And as Frankie keeps circling towards BJ's right, that's when he's going to slam that leg kick in. Right there, boom! As he's doing that, he's got to be looking for that, because Frankie circles towards BJ's right a lot. BJ connected there.
BJ is the bigger, stronger fighter. Frankie, like you said, cuts little weight, if any at all, to fight at 55.
And Frankie works so hard. He's got tremendous endurance.
Good New Jersey kid. Proud Papa Frank, watching very closely again tonight. The only man with a bigger smile on their face than Frankie Edgar in Abu Dhabi was his father.
He went crazy.
Oh my goodness.
There's a beautiful video of him that somebody filmed watching it from the sidelines of him going nuts when the decision was announced.
There's a knee.
Made a knee there.
The one thing we haven't seen BJ able to do is wrap him up and control him, utilize a clinch, utilize a body lock.
And he has not tried to take him down either.
Good kicks by Edgar.
All right, we are right now basically halfway into this fight. BJ Penn has got to make some adjustments, Mike.
Oh wow, over the top of the right hand. Rematch for the lightweight title. He got there first again.
It seems like he's looking for one big shot. Wow, he just pop shot him right there.
Frankie Edgar is the aggressor in this round, Joe. Past the midway point of this fight. Title fight, 5-minute rounds.
Frankie Edgar constantly employing angles. Nice kick. I mean, he saw in his corner, they were telling him, you're being a little bit too predictable, mix it up a little more, throw a little more feints. I mean, they're very aware. Wow, beautiful left hook. They're very aware of him being as elusive as possible, as unpredictable as possible.
The FE on Edgar's shorts. Frankie Edgar, of course, also a little spin off the periodic table for iron. And the iron will and ironclad heart of the New Jersey kid.
Shoots in this time, stuffed by BJ, and he connects on BJ. Oh!
He just, you know what, even though he was victorious in Abu Dhabi, Joe, he still looks like a totally different fighter tonight, Frankie Edgar. His confidence has skyrocketed.
Yeah, I never thought I would hear this out of my own mouth, but BJ's getting outclassed. I mean, we've seen BJ dominated by a bigger, stronger, better George St. Pierre, but at lightweight, we've never seen a smaller guy work him over like this.
And he wasn't worked over like this in the previous match.
No, I mean, Frankie has made improvements, and honestly, it doesn't look like BJ has.
Wow, another big shot by Edgar.
This is incredible.
30 seconds.
I am very curious to hear what BJ Penn's corner has to say.
I'm curious to see if BJ can do anything to counter Frankie's game plan. He just beats him to the exchange every time.
Yeah, what I don't like is the way it looks like BJ's sort of accepting it. And, you know, this is what we saw in this round. BJ Penn getting cracked. And here we see it again. Left hook. Frankie Edgar pushes him off when they get close. And here's a short elbow by Frank Edgar on the inside.
All right, you're doing good, man. But when he goes, we got to get on him, all right? You're pulling him out and giving him the extensions. Guys, Go into him. I know that speed that speed fucks you a little bit. Fuck that speed, man. Go out that little cocksucker, man. Knees. Hey, you guys are against the fence? You guys are against the fence? Hold on to him and turn him to the fence,
Yeah,
huh?
once you get into the clinch,
You know what to do out there. Fuck, let's get rough
He's
with
not
this
worried
guy.
about a shot.
But listen to me, the main thing is
Give me the
keep
foul, I'm drawing him up.
unpredictable.
Start mixing it up now.
Unpredictable, son.
Finish your combos with those low leg kicks, bro.
Unpredictability. Keep faking with
All
it.
day there.
Keep your feints, brother. Keep your, no.
What I heard is technical instruction in Frankie Edgar's corner and confusion in BJ Penn's corner.
Just raw emotion.
No one telling him to try for takedowns, mix it up, or throw leg kicks. Just, a lot of F words.
I don't know if they have the answer either, Joe.
No, I mean, what can you tell him? I mean, right now they're trying to motivate BJ and try to get him to do what they know that he can do, but the problem is Frankie Edgar is not slowing down.
No lack of motivation here.
And BJ is slowing down.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. Now things get interesting because BJ Penn's submissions are second to none.
Big
He's in the
opportunity
full
for Penn.
mount. Look at those legs. Look how he ties them up with those legs. This is BJ Penn's world.
Huge opportunity for the prodigy here.
Look at the dexterity of BJ's legs, able to keep wrapping Frankie up over and over again. And Frankie, good job with the hips, gets into full guard. And he's gonna try to utilize that underhook mic on the right side to stand up. And BJ, it's very important that BJ, he earned this, he's gotta keep it. We're early in the fight. He can conceivably end this fight if he can keep him in this position. But Frankie's got to make sure he doesn't get his hips out from under him. And then he doesn't utilize that underhook. See that underhook on the right side? That's huge. And BJ notices that and steps over to that side. Frankie Edgar back to his feet.
Penn has to continue to push forward.
Frankie's bleeding out of his nose now. BJ's drawn some blood at least. He's done some damage.
Yeah, might just slow him down a little bit, Joe.
And BJ's got a better idea in his head of what he can do if he can control him on the ground. Look at that.
Championship rounds. Fourth round of this title fight. Main event tonight here in Boston.
Very impressive. Frankie was able to get up from there. Who knows if BJ could have been able to do that in the first round.
Second round was a good round. Very close round. First and third. Oh my goodness. And now the big takedown here for Frankie Edgar.
BJ's got to tie him up and attack off of his back. He's got to attack here.
Perfectly timed.
He's controlling his posture with that arm, holding onto his head, but he's got to attack with those legs. Going to rubber guard, going to mission control here. Does not have it across the back of the neck, though. BJ's got that arm trapped to the mat now. Goes to it again. High guard here. Both legs up. BJ Penn incredibly flexible. Great dexterity with his legs. But Frankie Edgar not having it. Gets his arm back.
BJ Penn wanted to take him down and control him, Joe. He took him down early here in this round, but Frankie Edgar has answered.
And Frankie's choosing to stay on top here. He could possibly move. Look at that. Oh! Big shots by Frankie Edgar.
I've never doubted, and I know you are the same, I've never doubted the talents of Frankie Edgar. I'm still in a slight bit of shock and disbelief at some of the things he's being able to do tonight against BJ.
He's just getting better and better.
Yeah.
In my opinion, BJ looks like he's wilting.
The Hilo Kid.
He just does not look confident.
The mental part of this game is so paramount.
Yeah, I mean, nice left hook by Edgar. It doesn't mean BJ can't still win, but it doesn't look good right now.
Swept him with once he gets into high gear, he doesn't downshift, does he?
No, he's trying to do this in 20 rounds.
No question.
He just works so hard. He's in incredible shape. Look at that.
Trying to defend his title against what many consider the greatest lightweight of all time. And he's been dominant here tonight in Boston. Final seconds of round number 4. Frankie Edgar has set the pace all night long.
BJ clipped him.
Joe, and here's that sweep we were talking about earlier. Nicely executed by Frankie Edgar. You don't see BJ Penn on the receiving end very often. Taken down here and beaten up a little later.
Look at this shot from the top. When was the last time we saw anybody do this to BJ Penn? Over and over again, Frankie Edgar has been able to find
Listen.
BJ.
Stay a little phase. Watch the leg kicks. He's starting to
You want 4 rounds. Don't give him a single round. Don't give him a single round, Frankie. Don't give this guy a round. Don't let him talk shit afterwards. Don't give him a single round.
Win it big, man. Win it big. Don't put pressure. Just go get this guy. He stole stuff from you. Let's go get it back, all right?
I'm really unimpressed with the advice that BJ's getting in his corner. He's just getting pep talks. I mean, I don't know what else they can do at this point, but, you know, I would expect they would try to get him to mix it up.
Sure. 5th and final round of this title fight tonight.
If I was in BJ's corner, I would be screaming for a takedown. Leg kicks and takedowns, that's what I want. I know he can hurt him with his hands if he hits him, but that's where he's been having success. There he goes. He got a hold of him. Yeah, he's got him down. Frankie's going for that guillotine, but that's tough action for BJ Penn. A lot of time left for him. Yes. This is important for BJ. This is huge. BJ's got to keep his weight on him, keep the pressure on him. BJ Penn has a significant advantage in the ground game, in the jiu-jitsu game. But if Frankie pushes away from him and gets back to his feet, that advantage is nullified. BJ's dragging him down. He's got his back. If BJ can hang on to him, he's got 1 hook, he's got 2.
The prodigy.
Oh, you lost it. Full guard.
Frankie Edgar on top.
BJ, although very flexible and has great leg control, we really don't see him finishing guys off of his back. It's not really something we see all the time. He usually takes guys' backs or gets them arm bars. Now again, BJ has Frankie's arm trapped in the mat. He's not even utilizing it though. It lets it go completely. That left arm is trapped in the mat. BJ should be throwing that right leg up. Frankie's got both arms on the mat now.
I mean, we saw Anderson Silva come back in the 5th round with the triangle choke against Chael Sonnen. So anything can happen with 3 minutes on the clock, Joe.
Anything can happen, but Anderson Silva submitted guys off his back. Yes. Submitted Travis Luger off of his back. He's got great triangles. BJ, you know, I'm sure he has a great triangle. We just really have never seen it in MMA. BJ's not the type of guy that's been known to attack off his back. He usually sweeps guys off his back. Big elbows from Frankie Edgar from the guard.
Looking for his first title defense and back-to-back wins over BJ Penn. 2.5 minutes remain in the fight.
Baby, his father just yelled out. And BJ desperately trying to scoot out his hips, trying to create space, trying to move. He's rolling here. He's got to try to sweep him. He's got to try to do something. He's got his feet on his hips.
Before the loss in Abu Dhabi, BJ Penn had not lost at 155.
Frankie's got his neck. Frankie's got BJ's neck. He let it go.
Since 2002 at the hands of Jens Pulver.
It's not surprising that Frankie Edgar is winning this fight again. What's surprising is how he's doing it. He's dominating what most people, including myself, considered before this to be the greatest lightweight that's ever lived.
Under 90 seconds.
What we see here is a better Frankie Edgar and a BJ Penn. It just does not look the same. And it's because of the performance of Frankie Edgar.
And a Frankie Edgar who looks as fresh right now in the final minute as he did in the first minute of the fight.
Yeah, and that's huge. And I attribute a lot of that to the fact that he doesn't cut weight. Not just an incredible conditioning program, which I'm sure he goes through, but the fact that he has to deplete his body by dehydrating it to cut the weight.
45 seconds. He put a left hand on him.
BJ, he's got to be desperate right now. He's got to know.
30 seconds. And it's still Edgar who's the aggressor, Joe. Can he get that sweep again? Used to say all the time,
oh, he clipped him with a knee.
To be a champion, you got to defend your title.
I think he hurt him with that knee, Mike.
Final seconds of the fight. Frankie Edgar, BJ Penn, go the distance once again.
Wow, what a performance by Edgar.
Unbelievable.
Incredible performance by Frankie Edgar.
Joe, take a look at our fight replay.
I mean, here's BJ Penn getting a hold of Frankie Edgar. With most guys, is a terrible position. Frankie was able to reverse the position, wind up on top in BJ's guard, stayed there for the majority of the round, beating up on BJ with short elbows like this one. I mean, he just imposed his will, imposed his skill, and defended his title in dramatic fashion.
11th UFC title fight for BJ Penn.
Did it twice.
Second title fight for Frankie Edgar. Leaving no doubt tonight on who the best lightweight in the UFC is present day. Wow. Judges rendering their decision. It is in, and here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Frank the Answer Edgar.
There's Big Frank, proud Papa.
I'm here with the champ. Ladies and gentlemen.
Tom's River.
Say TR. Tom's River. TR. All right. There was no doubt whatsoever about the decision tonight. You came into this fight more confident, more skilled than ever. You grew since you got the title, and you put on the performance of your lifetime. Tell us how you feel right now.
I feel like I walk on water. First, I want to thank BJ. He really brought the best out of me. Having to prepare for him for 8 months has just done nothing but bless my career. I want to thank God for giving me the best team in the world. Ricardo, Chris, Steve, Mark, Phil, the witch doctor, my manager Sharon, my family, my kids. I love you guys. Austin, I love you too.
You knew coming into this fight that BJ would be highly motivated, that he would be in shape and ready. Were you surprised that you were able to dominate him basically every round?
Yeah, you know, I knew he was going to come in tough again, man. It was close. First time, I wanted to just make that point, you know?
Well, you made that point. You made that point in dramatic fashion. Congratulations. You are the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. Frankie, the answer, Edgar, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations, Frankie Edgar. You're the best at 155, brother.
All right, I'm here with BJ Penn. BJ, obviously disappointed. You trained very hard for this rematch. Tell us what you think went wrong.
Frankie fought a great fight. He's the man. I got nothing bad to say. He fought me twice. He walked away with the decision twice. What can you say?
Was there anything surprising about this fight to you?
Nah, but I guess he looked like, the same kind of fight as the last time, but he got off good and much respect.
What happens now? Do you continue to campaign at lightweight? I know you thought about fighting at welterweight. Have you made a decision, or you just go back and think about things now?
I really got to go back and think about things. No quick decisions on anything.
All right, well, thank you for the performance. I'm always a fan. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest fighters on the planet, BJ Penn.
Still one of the greatest of all time, but he doesn't have the answer for Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar defends his lightweight title here tonight in Boston.